Good evening, and welcome to Wagon's World. Tonight, we're talking about tariffs going into effect, illegal immigration crackdowns, Democrats delaying elections for political gain, Elon Musk exposing government fraud, and a major foreign policy win in Panama that nobody is talking about. Trump's tariffs officially take effect tonight at midnight, and globalists are melting down. Canada's Trudeau is furious, Mexico is scrambling, and China, they're already threatening retaliation. But let's get this real. This is not about hurting other countries. It's about protecting American workers. For decades, Canada, Mexico, and China have used weak U.S. trade policies to flood the market with cheap products, undercutting American manufacturing and weakening the American economy. Trump's tariffs have just put an end to that. And here's the reality. The media won't admit that the last time Donald Trump did this, inflation stayed low, wages grew, and jobs boomed. But when Biden came in, rolled those protections back, what happened? Skyrocketing prices, supply chain disasters, and American factories shutting down. Trump's message is clear. We do not exist to prop up foreign economies while our own people struggle. The globalists can cry all they want, but America always comes first. Now, Trudeau and Mexico's president are demanding talks with Trump after these tariffs were announced. And what do you think that means? They know that they have zero leverage, and they are panicking. Here's the thing. If these countries weren't exploiting America, they wouldn't be panicking right now, but they are. That's why Canada and Mexico are scrambling to negotiate with Trump, because they're terrified of what happens when America stops giving them a free ride. Now, while Trump is fighting for American workers, ICE is back enforcing the law, and the left is losing it. ICE just raided a car wash in Philadelphia and arrested 7 illegal immigrants working under the table. And just like that, clockwork, the left is calling it inhumane. But let's talk about the real problem here. While illegal immigrants work tax-free and send money out of the country, American citizens are struggling to find jobs. And yet, Democrats refuse to enforce immigration laws because they care about importing voters and protecting what they think is right. This is exactly why working class Americans are flipping to Trump. They see through the scam. The left pretends to care about them, but when it comes down to it, they always side with illegal immigrants. And speaking of Democrats rigging the system, New York Democrats are deliberately keeping Elise Stefanik's House seat vacant for months. And why? Because she's a pro-Trump Republican. They're using loopholes to delay the special election so that one less Republican vote will be in Congress. If Republicans did this in a deep blue district, CNN would be screaming about threats to democracy. But when Democrats pull this move, it's just about procedural delays. Bullshit. They don't care about fairness. They care about power. Meanwhile, Elon Musk just exposed another government scandal, calling out the Biden administration for fraudulent Treasury handouts. And you won't believe what he found. Reports show that Dogecoin, a meme cryptocurrency, has access to the US Treasury's federal payment system. Meanwhile, Biden would have told Americans that there's no money left. Inflation is your fault. And government spending isn't the issue. Think about this. The same government that blocked conservative businesses from financial services used ESG to push leftist policies and wasted trillions on woke projects. They are now funneling money into freaking meme coins. This isn't just corruption. It's straight up theft. And now, for the biggest foreign policy shift happening now, Panama is cutting off China and aligning with the US. China has been slowly creeping into Latin America, trying to gain control over the Panama Canal. And under Biden, Panama was cozying up to Beijing. But then Marco Rubio visited Panama, and suddenly they're canceling their deal with China and shifting back to the US. That's right. Why? Because they know Trump is coming. He's coming back with a force. This is a major win for America. Controlling the Panama Canal is critical for trade. It's critical for military logistics and preventing China from dominating the Western Hemisphere. And thanks to Trump and his allies, China just lost its grip on one of the most strategic trade routes in the world. Tonight, this is Wagon's World, the show that exposes corruption, fights globalist lies, and refuses to bow down to the establishment. We